Hello and welcome to the Indie Bandits Twitch channel or YouTube channel if you're joining us from the future. Joe here, and today I'll be getting my first impressions of Power to the People, a management game where you try to keep a power grid operating as a city constantly expands. Let's jump straight into it. So, this is my first time playing this. Look at the tutorials first. Let's do the tutorials. Hopefully these are quick because... Look, I like being told how to play a game, but sometimes these can go on for a bit, and we've done some indie impressions in the past where rather than having a tutorial that that occurs as you play through the game, there's a lot of them where they're just front-loaded. So anyway, here we are, the basic tutorial. Sure, whatever all that means, let's do it. Tutorial Town. Welcome to Power the People, and congratulations for your promotion to Power Architect. I feel so amped, excellent pun, to guide you through your very first steps in the game. My name is Bob, and I'm here to guide you. Your objective is to deliver electricity to an ever-growing population, trying to keep customer satisfaction high. Isn't that always the case? I was the Power Architect before you. If the customer satisfaction, shown in the upper right corner of the screen, drops below 50%, then it's game over. Believe me, I should know. On the top part of the screen, you have a lot of useful information like the date and weather report on the left and your funds on the right. Now you have access to infinite money, but that won't be the case in the real world. Cool. On the bottom you'll find the action bar, which allows you to place new buildings and power lines, and the minimap. You can use the minimap to navigate around the world and see where the different cities are located. Oy. Finally, on the left of the screen, you'll find all the statistics about how your power grid is performing. Cool. Let's start with the basics. You can move the camera around using W, A, S, and D keys, and zoom in and out using the mouse, scroll wheel, or C and X. The Q and E keys also do something. I bet it's spin. Yeah, a little bit of spinny. Now that's out of the way, let me explain a thing or two about how things work so you can deliver power to these ungrateful customers. Oy. Don't let them hear that. The first thing you need to understand is that you need to deliver low voltage electricity to city buildings, but your power plants will produce high voltage. Click to continue. High voltage can be transmitted long distances with little loss, while low voltage is only used for local distribution to your customers. Okay, let's get started. Start by clicking on the new power plant button on the action bar and then selecting the gas-fired power plant. Let's put it miles away. Buildings cannot be placed within the city's limits, which are marked by the dashed white line. Something about building codes, yada yada yada. However, you'll learn later that you can bypass this restriction by using the research tree. Click to continue. Whew. Furthermore, they also have a not in my backyard radius, NIMBY, shown by a red circle, which represents the area around the plant that will result in decreased customer satisfaction. No one wants to live next door to a power plant, after all. I know, that hurts. Another excellent pun. My feelings, too. Cool. Next step is to place a substation. They convert the high voltage electricity from the power plants to low voltage, which is suitable for customers. In that process, however, some energy is wasted. Cool. Select New Substation button on the action bar and select Basic Substation. Yes. I'm going to put it here. Great, now placed on the highlighted spot, which is close to our customer substations, also affect customer satisfaction negatively if they are too close to buildings, but their impact is usually a lot smaller than that of power plants. God. There's only one thing missing now, cables to connect our brand new buildings and our customers together. Let's go, power line button. Click and drag, click and drag, click and drag, boom. Good. Now the power plant is connected to the substation. Final piece of the puzzle is connect the ladder to our customers. Low voltage power line. Then do the same as you did before. Bosh. And Bosh. You'll need to do this in several stages, though. I have done. Yep. I have done. I'm not sure what's happening now. That's not a good sign. Ah, there we go. I missed that little bit at the end. Ooh. People in that power. All our components are now in place and ready to work together. The gas power plant will produce electricity transmitted to the substation, which will turn it into low voltage and distribute it to the customers. Time to relax. As he fast forwards to the end of the day, and I take a cheeky drink. Here's the end of the day report. Energy you've sold and profit you've made. Winner, winner. When the day ends, you'll be able to freeze time to expand and repair your power grid, but once you start the time again, there's no stopping it until the next day. As time goes by, the city will grow, and new cities are going to be built. You'll need to upgrade your infrastructure in order to meet the demand. You will be okay with only one low voltage power line for now, but as the city keeps growing, it might get overloaded and need to build additional lines, or so they say. Low voltage lines can carry up to 30 megawatts. If their ratings exceeded for a long time, they will fail. Often in firework-like ways. High voltage power lines can handle more load, up to 100 megawatts. The same goes for substations. A basic substation can deliver up to 50 megawatts of power continuously and up to 60 megawatts during a peak. Keeping it at peak power during several hours, though, might cause an explosion. Trust me, I've experienced that firsthand. Oh. More text, which will leave your city in the dark, causing customer satisfaction to drop quickly. That will make the bosses very unhappy. You will hear words like incompetent and skill being thrown at you. There's more you should know about, like maintenance, energy storage, research how weather affects your power grid, but that's not my problem anymore. Hello, Rudin in the chat. I am just going through all this text. Bear with me. One last thing, if you right-click on power plants and substations, you'll get access to a settings window where you can have their status and how they should behave, but you'll learn all of that in the next tutorial, or on your own, if that's your cup of tea. Best luck, don't end up fired like good old Bob here. Let's just skip the tutorials, let's just play. Okay, we'll work it out. And just banned it today, Rudin in the chat. Just Joe on me own, chilling with power to the people. Oh, that was the menu. Didn't realise that globe wasn't just a fancy effect. It is a solo Joe effort today for the stream. I don't know what I'm clicking on. Strategic mode. Let's do it. We'll work out how this works. It's a bit like... It's like City Skylines, but if you only did the power bit, I guess. Oh, this is much like what I just did in the majigs. In the tutorial. Denmark, small flat country with plenty of wind. Not so much sunshine. Low population density. Plenty of time to build. Be careful with the wind though, as it'll knock your power lines. Updates in the indie world, asks Rudin. Updates, well at the minute it's, well at time of stream, it's the Steam Next Fest, so there's a lot of crack on going on over there for people who like playing indie demos like ourselves. It's also really good for people who are developing games. Sorry, I'm in the wrong menu here. And it's also really good initiative for indie devs, because they see like massive leaps in their wish lists and just overall visibility for their games. How much money have I got? 200 grand. Let's do it. Let's put this mofo here. And a little substation. I think... No, this is what I did in the demo. The demo, what am I calling this? The tutorial. Getting confused between demos and tutorials. Yeah, there's been some really interesting articles up as well. If you like myself, the kind of crack on where people look at the data and how it performs, which is part and parcel of what we do with Indie Bandits. Really, just trying to see what works and how we can help out indie devs. So why doesn't this have power? But basically, I've seen numbers like whatever devs get in on the first day of Next Fest in terms of wish lists, they generally quadruple that over the rest of the week. Well, Ruben, if you found us through looking up crack on like that, then you've probably seen... Name's going to escape me now. It's been a long day, but I think it's just called How to Market a Game, and I'm gonna say Chris, but I might be making that up. I think he's called Chris. He's on Twitter and has an excellent website. He is called Chris, yeah, the dude behind that. Yeah, Chris is excellent. There's also another resource. Why don't these people have power? This is operating. Ramping up. I don't know how to make it work. Yeah, Chris on How to Market a Game, as you're saying, is a lot of stuff on Steam wish lists. General marketing, does some good stuff on socials as well, explaining how social media works. Why is this not getting me any power? Ah, because it was paused. Very clever. There's also, I'm thinking it's called Game Discover Co. Newsletter, or Game Discover Co. You can read all the stuff on their website as well. That's an excellent little emailer that goes out, and that's all about actual discoverability, how indies can get their games seen, which is mostly the most well, no, I can't say that. Not the most difficult part, but just one of the many difficult parts to being an indie game dev. Found some other guides as well, some stuff on indie game marketing as well, because that's kind of our wheelhouse. RenGen Marketing has a few guides and useful resources as well. I might share that in our Discord. So I like sharing. That's where I tend to share most of the stuff. That's got a little marketing channel in there, and we can obviously chat marketing or just share resources. Oh, I think I've got this working. I don't. Is it end to go faster? Ah, there we go. End of day, smashing it. Made some money. So is anything else going to happen, or? So this is paused until I press N. So upgrade or expand. I mean, 100%. Everything seems to be fine. I don't need to add anything. Everything's got power. Sod it. Let's go. This is day 2. Thank you for asking about the other bandits, Ruben. Yeah, the other bandits are still about, but they're rather busy. Archie Bandit's busy with work, and Jimmy Bandit is also busy with the day job and a brand new baby bandit. So He is sort of on a kind of bandit paternity leave, as it were. But he's doing well and having a grand old time with the Baba, and yeah, he's gonna, hopefully, if everything goes alright, he's gonna start doing some streams on his lonesome as well, like me, so we can cover more games. But that'll be a matter of as and when. I can't speak from experience, but it sounds like when you have a kid, you can't really plan things to a schedule, so the timings of when he'll be doing streams will be as and when he can. Basically, that's his kind of crack on. So they probably won't be at the best time for people watching on Twitch, but we'll probably get some. We'll stream them anyway, and we'll get some good footage from them that we can. We always repost everything to the YouTube channel anyway. It's the best way for us to share things at the minute until life comes up with a way to make streaming regularly more viable. Basically, it's with the community, we're not out and out streamers, so you know that's why we kind of just stream as and when we can, and when we've got something to play. And you know, it's tough because all the other stuff that goes on behind the scenes at Indie Bandits is something that actually takes up way more time than I would like to admit. So I'm guessing in this game that now that I've got these fine, I mean, it's telling us that I don't think I need to upgrade infrastructure. So I've just got to make sure none of these lines turn into 30 majigs, and then... Oh, they're not even close. But I'm guessing that I'll get a curveball thrown at me any second now, some kind of natural disaster. The game description said there were natural disasters. We're asking working in marketing or related jobs. Yeah, so yeah, Jimmy Bandit has his own business, which is marketing related. I am a freelance writer, translator with a marketing slant. My background's in marketing as well, and Archie Bandit is sort of our resident games expert. He's actually in the industry. Though I guess we can't really say for him. We can't say more than that. I don't know exactly what is in his contracts, so I just steer very clear of them. Oh, research tree. So surely there's just a way. If I just hit N, it just speeds up loads. Let's do that. Let's do that until this like starts blowing shit up. I'm making money, and it seems fine. And there's no energy storage, but who needs energy storage, right? There's no. That's. Oh, right, okay. Ice is happening. But I still made money, so I guess that worked. It's an excellent graph, by the way. I just want this new city to be built so I can... Oh, bird news. Extinct bird rediscovered. A local bird species that was thought to be extinct has resurfaced after many years. As the population numbers are still small, a protected area will be established. Power lines won't be allowed to transmit electricity in that area for a few days. Oh, well, that's a bird-related hoo-ha. That's gonna wind us up. Let's just fast forward. I'm not building anything, mate. Oh, we've got a little extension, right? This is the bit where I build some stuff. Finally. Asking about Total War Warhammer 3. No, I'm fairly certain Jimmy has, though. That's... I think if there's a Total War that exists, Jimmy's played it, basically. I'm still very much a novice to the Total War series. I did like old school RTSs. Like, I was huge into Command and Conquer. All of them, the normal main series, and also the Red Alert series as well. General's not so much. But I like those kind of instant RTS. I don't know what you'd call it. You know, where you're like building stuff and building bases like live on the fly. I know the lead times aren't real and they're very silly and they're kind of like fast and loose with how long it would actually take to make a soldier and stuff like that. But I do like those kind of things. And you're correct, Rudin. We did stream a bit of that. We did a long form series on Total War Medieval. Oh no! Didn't even know I was losing. Well, I've lost the game. Let's not submit that score and let's try again. Just not paying attention. I think I've got the hang of this now. Yeah, we streamed a load of we streamed an entire campaign of Total War Medieval 2 Total War, and it's all up on the YouTube. We had like a regular Friday night stream. We were trying some stuff out, just trying to mess around with a long form format. I don't know, with long form stream, like a sequential series kind of thing. It's not your fault, Rudin. I am genuinely shit at games, and even if I was playing this on my own, I would have just been not paying attention. I did not notice a single thing that happened there. Maybe I just put all the shit further away and hope they shut up about it. Substations. See how this works. There's something very satisfying about these tile-based games where you just where you're like dragging and dropping. There's also there's a big Transport Tycoon vibe. I'm huge into me like Tycoon-esque games. Right, let's fast forward this. See, I mean, I don't know what they're gonna be salty about. They've got their power. I'm getting money. I mean, I don't know what the... Did I miss the other city last time? Like, at this minute, it just looks like it's fine and everyone needs to shut up and just enjoy their power. It'll tell us, right? This is the end of the day and I got some money. And... I think these are the power lines I want. I'm just going to build stuff under roads and hope that's like what you're supposed to do. We'll see. All power demands are being met. You're correct. The light effects are cool in this. I like the way the shadows kind of like traverse or move around the buildings and that as the day progresses. Looks really cool when it's in fast forward motion. Right. I mean, like everything's good there, so let's just leave that as is. I just need to see, is the 100%? So 100% is good. Maybe I forgot the new city. Still at 100%. Customer satisfaction? 5 stars? I'm like most Uber drivers, but for power. This seems to be the crack on. Bought a small residential plant they converted an office space. Peace and quiet. Cool. Good for them. Still on 100%. And satisfaction is 5 stars. Cool. Everything else seems to be working fine, so... Okay, so... a residential area in Vale will turn into an office building. 9 hours remaining. So let's keep an eye out for that, because I think that's what absolutely shafted us last time. Still on 100%. Oh, that's new. Get some power lines down. Can I build during the day? I think everything's fine. Satisfaction's still there. New city in 32 hours. Right, don't miss the city. Oh shit, pause, because this is... Oh, this is where I fucked it. Something exploded. Right, let's get the power lines back up. No, I did not want to do that at all. Everything has power. What they're unhappy about? Oh, they are happy. Where's the city? Fuck, I need to get this bastard over here, don't I? Should I just build a substation? Wait, hang on. Maybe put that there? I think I'm doing this right. Who the fuck knows? Should have done the tutorials. Right, hang on. Build a new power plant. What have I got? Another gas-fired power plant. Don't understand. Stop exploding. I know. I don't have enough funds for that, and everything is fucked. Maybe I've got the funds now. Right. I have no money. God damn it. Right. I've worked this out now. Well, that was chaotic. You've got to just right click and repair. Shit. I'm doing really shit at this. Right, now that I know how the stuff is built. Right, fuck it. Okay. Here we go. Let's smash it. Attempt number 3. I should have done the tutorials, but they were just so boring. Here we go. Oh. How do I increase efficiency? So I need a... Do I need like a mini substation maybe? I need to destroy some power lines. Huh. Ah, this one. Did that do it? Okay, so let's see if this works. Smashing it. Oh, substation sabotage. Are you kidding us? Blueprints for your basic substation. Being detected. An email sent between terrorists. I guess I'll just save up me money for another substation when it's knackered. Oh, that is because I am using the wrong fucking power lines. Hooray! Let's try this now. I think I got more money that turn. Oh. One power line too many. It's excellent that my substation's going to fail just in time for a new city. I think I need a basic substation, like here. And then this guy can go here. 'Cause that feels like something that a power... Nope. Right. Ah, it's repairing itself. Cool. Well, that's handy. We'll be fine. Ah, perfect. Maybe I'm just... Maybe I just... Hang on, where do I want a substation? Basic substation. Here. Now I want the big power lines all the way to this fella. And these ones on the road. Oh, I think I'm getting the hang of this now. If you watch this, learn from my mistakes, because I make a few of them, and it's took me 3 attempts to get the second city thing. Maybe do the tutorial if you're that way inclined. Get to 50 days to win the game. I don't think I've ever made it past a week. Average score. So which towns don't like me? I think they got like a NIMBY thing going on. Ah, who cares? They'll be fine. Oh, no, he won't. He needs some power. Here we go. Just get a big power boy over here. A little power boy to join them here. Oh, it's so close. So close. Right, let's just wait for that day to pass and then I'll be able to put some more power down. There we go. Oh, 10 grand. Smashing it. And hopefully this guy's not short of power. Everyone's having a grand old time across all these cities. Why? Too fast? I mean, am I meant to be doing something else? I'm not. Are these meant to be a high power line whilst I charge it up? Yeah, whatevs. Is that going to charge him up now? Hopefully. Don't have any of the money, so... Where we go? Is he charging now? Haha, wrong cables. So now that I've got the proper cables, I can charge him up. Is he another battery? Probably. We'll wait till the next day. Everybody's happy. Now I have 22 grand. to charge up this boyo. So the way I see it is that big power cables are power plant to substations, and little power cables are substations to buildings. Everything is working fine. I spoke too soon. Repair that power line. So that was too big of a surge. Yes. Just build another little substation. Get one, like, here. I know the NIMBY issue is going to come up, but sod it. We'll be fine. Everybody's getting power. I think I'm just meant to surround shit with shit. Oh, has he got no power? There we go. I'm getting power from all sides. Smashed it. Loads of money as well. I don't know, everyone seems to be happy with the NIMBY crack on. Energy storage, power generation, efficiency. Yeah, I know, I don't know how to up that. Let's build a little one. Let's build a little one right here. If I build them with big power things, will he just work like that? I think I've worked it out. Seem to be making a lot of money from it though. Right, City 1 still doing okay. Right, I think it might be time for another big substation. Everything is working. Lots of money. That's what we want to see. Unpowered blocks. Does he need a little snifter of power? Is that what's going on? Just get him on the grid. Sorry, pal. I had you cut off from the grid. So cruel. Well, that's a big peak. I think we'll need a new power plant soon. Is he still unhappy? What's he fucking unhappy about now? What? What? What are you unhappy about? Oh, yeah, I think he's just an awkward git. Nah, he's happy enough. I'll take 99%. Gas-fired plant is going down for maintenance in 39 hours. Excellent. Just about the time we're going to have a new city and I'm going to need a new power plant. Ah, it's the NIMBY rating, so I guess that... Oh, shit, that's not good. That's because these are new roads and I don't have any power to them. I think that's everything. Looks like it is. You can only just hope and assume that whilst it's paused, the power's going where it needs to be. And it is. 97%. What's he unhappy about? Probably NIMBY shit. Yeah. The mayor of Mayerby is really impressed by how well my power grid is performing lately. The average customer satisfaction in our city is, according to the latest polls, 96. Well, your latest polls are wrong, because it is 97. Hang on. I don't think I have enough. Is the maintenance over? I think I survived that. Oh shit, City 3? Ha 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 ha, what a dick. Right, substation. Let's get them as close as I fucking can. We'll get over the nimbiness. Right. This is going to be bad for everybody. Let's build myself a power plant. 80, 75, 155. Once. Why am I not building it with coal? Fuck it, let's... because I have to build it here, maybe? Oh, these motherfuckers love this shit now. Look at this. I mean, not the NIMBY nonsense, though. I don't know how to check out what that crack on is, though. Is it? We don't have power? How do you check? I don't know how to check how everyone's doing. So what the fuck are you unhappy about? Huh. Who the fuck knows? They can sort themselves out. Getting tons of moolah, so let's just fucking roll with it. Okay, that's bad. Maybe it's time to build a battery over here. A little flywheel battery. Get him on the grid. My little high power shiz. Ah, 99%, man. Everybody is loving this. Oh, Valia. Right. Maybe I'll click on these. What's this thing? Ah. There's a lot of power running through this one, and I do not know how to sort it out. Day 25? Halfway there? Bon Jovi style? I think this is probably a good place to stop. I'll just have this running anyway because it looks nicer. But hopefully you've enjoyed this this game. I know tutorials aren't much fun, but hopefully you get the hang of this crack on the actual loop and whatever, and you go check it out because it's a fun little game once you get the hang of it. But yeah, give yourself at least an hour to go through the tutorials at the start, because I really suffered by not having a Scooby-Doo what was going on. But yeah, go check it out. This was Power to the People, and it is available on Steam. I'm not sure what other platforms, but just look up Power to the People. It's published by Crytevo Games. It was very kind of them. Full disclosure, this was a free copy we got from them. It's very kind of them to give us stuff like that. And if you've enjoyed what we do, or you're an indie dev and you would like to help us out, you can find us on Patreon and Ko-fi. That's patreon.com/indiebandits or kofi.com/indiebandits. We're on both of those. Or if you'd like to check out loads of other indie games and just interact with our lovely community of indie game fans and devs, you can find us on pretty much all the socials. Just look for Indie Bandits. Or you can find that all through the website indiebandits.com. I've been Joe, and if you've also been watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Ta-ra!